Hello everyone, welcome to a very special video because today we are checking out FS25. So today we're on the map Riverbed Springs, and all I've got planned is a pretty standard corn harvest. We got one cornfield here, another one over there. So yeah, I'm just going to be talking about my plans for FS22 and 25. And also just kind of going over some of the features that I really like about the new game and some of the new equipment that we have access to. So let's get rolling. Starting off the equipment tour, we have the John Deere 7R 330 with the J&M X1112 grain cart. And then here we have the brand new S7 series, again from John Deere. This is the 900 version. I've got wide tracks and a 16-row folding corn head on the front. The S7, it's similar to the X9, just a little bit smaller. It also has the same cab as the X9, but a little smaller, a little cheaper, a little less horsepower. And then over here is the International Transstar 2. I've gone with the red, beige, and white color scheme. And then we've got the Load King triple hopper trailer. Now, here's the map, Riverbed Springs, and we're going to be down in the south portion of the map on fields 89 and 87. Now, we do have one more piece of equipment to check out, so I'm going to show you that now. And here it is. This is the New Holland CR11. This is New Holland's brand new combine harvester. Now, there is a case version of this harvester. I believe it's called the AF11. Now, one of my favorite new features of FS25 is the third-person camera. Now, it really gets to show you just how big some of this farm machinery is. Like this is massive. Like, I'm barely taller than the tracks on this combine. And this thing's huge. We just walk around the back here. You can see just how big like the auger is and how big the straw, all the straw equipment is back here. This thing is just massive. Now, hopping into the interior, we got the very nice black and yellow main seat and buddy seat. We got the very nice visibility all around here. You can see the mirrors very nice. I do like how they have the mirror facing right down so you can see your tracks. Kind of make sure you're not getting close to anything. You get controls here, field monitor, more controls. You can sort of see into the grain tank. And you got this very nice, cozy black cab. I'm just going to fire it up. Very nice, New Holland. And now I've got a header just down the road sitting on a trailer. I'm going to go pick that up now. Just going to put the hazards on. Giants did a great job of adding like American cars on the road. You got the mail van down there, you got the school bus. There's also like some delivery trucks. I go around. Now there's no header trailer for this, so I just put on a drop deck. I'm just gonna head over to the field. Now I am gonna be using auto steer just to try out the feature. I have already experimented with it a little bit. I'm just gonna get all set up. Alright, I think I have it all set up. We got auto steer ready. I'm gonna fire up the header. Lower it down. And head into the field. Now if I just press H, we got it all lined up on auto steer. Now, a lot of you probably know, but Giants did redo the AI worker system. So now you can basically just have an AI worker completely do an entire field without you needing to do anything. They can do headlands now. They can basically just finish an entire field without any human interaction. Now I think Giants did do a really good job of all the crop textures. The corn's looking amazing. I did have a look at a wheat field, and that looked awesome as well. I still need to go and check out some of the new crops in the game, like green beans, peas, spinach. I haven't tried any of those out yet, but I'm really excited to. Now when I get to the end of this headland, I'm gonna go get the S7 set up on the other cornfield, and I'm just gonna let it do the entire field on its own. I think it should be able to. It might need to be unloaded maybe, but I'm going to try and just leave it alone on a field and see how it does. Now, one of the new features for FS25 was ground deformation. Now we've got our tire tracks behind us. Now, this is a tracked combine, so we're not leaving too big of a divot in the ground, but I'm sure if we were running like single wheels in the front, we'd have a really big kind of indent in the ground. So if you look here, it might be a little difficult to see, but these were the tracks we made at the start of the headlands, and here are the tracks we make now. So they look much deeper, and that's because we have like 40% corn in the hopper. So the combine itself, we almost have 60%. So the combine just weighs a lot more now, so it's making much bigger tracks. But I'm now going to get the S7 started on field 87. Alright, so this is the brand new John Deere S7 900. So if we look inside the cab, this is actually the same cab that the X9, the John Deere's biggest combine, runs with. That's pretty cool. You got the very nice visibility, you got the nice controls, you can easily see the grain tank, plenty of cup holders. I'm just going to fire it up. You can see all your screens here. You got, looks like auto steer, engine. I think that might be like grain tank fill level. I'm not quite sure what that top monitor is. But yeah, I'm gonna get this backed on out of here. Actually, I might have to spin it around. It's quite a small gate. Try not to hit the house. Alright, I'm gonna get the header unfolded. Now I'm gonna get the combine all set up. Does look very nice. Now I'm gonna get the AI worker set. We'll go with can go two headlands. Alright, there we go. We got 2 headlands. We'll go with that. Everything else looks good. I'm gonna hit OK and hire the worker. Looks like they're figuring it out. Alright, there they go. Very nice. So I'm going to keep going with the New Holland, and I'll check on them when they get close to full. Alright, so while we're going now, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my plans for FS25 and what kind of series I'm thinking of. So I'm probably going to keep going with the 1970s series on FS22. I'm just kind of waiting for a few more mods to come out for 25. But let me know down in the comments what kind of series you'd like to see on FS25. I do prefer doing American style series, but I can maybe try something else. Giants have done an amazing job with the lighting and the fog, and just the graphics of this game are really incredible. I mean, like, just looking at that, you can see the sun reflecting off the back of the combine. You got the fog in the trees. It's very kind of misty morning. I do really like how Giants just kind of have like all this little details. I mean, like this, I mean, sure, it doesn't really do anything, but it's really nice that Giants like put parked cars here, the little electrical poles, the authorized vehicles only sign, and then you got the really nice dense wood. Oh, you got the woodpecker sounds. And then you got this like a kind of like a farmyard. I'm pretty sure this is like a chicken farm from what I saw. Oh, and it looks like I'm gonna have to unload the John Deere first. So I'm just gonna get the cover off that and quickly head over there. Alright, there is the combine. I'm not sure if when she gets full, if she's just gonna kind of like back up so I can unload, or what's gonna happen. because I really don't want to have to run over corn. I think I have to move the combine myself. Just back up here. Start filling that up. It is cool that in the top corner you can now see what percentage of, or the percentage of whatever you're filling up is. So we can see the auger wagon there. It's got a really good, I think it's got like a 30,000 liter capacity, 31,000, something like that. So that's cool. I'm now gonna go and unload the New Holland. I've already got to unload the S7 again. It is filling up really fast. So one thing I think Giants haven't quite worked out yet is that when you set the cruise control, you have to set it in kilometers an hour, but then you still drive in miles an hour. So if I set it to 9, I'm actually going at 6. I'm sure it'll be worked out soon, but just so you know, if you end up playing and you set your cruise control, you'll be like that. So I've got to go and unload this into the semi that's still over there. Also, maybe I should have selected a little bit bigger tractor. Also, now you can really see the compaction from the duals on the back of the 7R. So I think, yeah, you can adjust the auger on this wagon, which is pretty cool. So if you need it a little closer, a little further away, you can just adjust it by right-clicking the mouse. So that tank's full. I'm going to fill the middle tank, and I think that might be able to take all of it. Well, never mind. Alright, I got a notification that the S7 is now done. I am going to take you on a tour across the map to wherever we need to sell the corn. I'm not going to be turning this episode into a series, but I'm still just going to, sell the corn just to kind of take a trip across the map. I think we ran over a few pieces of the corn, but that's fine. Alright, I am now finishing up the last few rows of field 89. The S7 is all done. That's put away. Alright, I'm just finishing up the last few rows of corn. The S7 is all done with its field. And I've got the auger wagon just sitting here waiting for me to fill up. Alright, we are pulling her out of the field. So we're about 88% full. I'm just going to fill up the semi, and I'm just going to do one trip across the map. We're not going to do any series on this save, so I'm not too worried about getting all the cash, but more of just to explore the map. Alright, there we go. So truck is full. I'm going to fire it up. I'm just going to look for a good place to sell. Alright, so we're going to be heading from down here to the Grain River Silo. So I think that should be a decent little tour of the map. And here we go. I love how the cab of the cab over just kind of rocks as you accelerate. Also, this load might be a little heavy for the truck. There's the New Holland. Looking good. Right, I'm going to take the curvier road. I think it might be a little more interesting. Well, that's nice. I got a old John Deere sitting here. Well, I'm just going to stop and check that out. Oh, that's cool. It's got like a little wooden, I think it's just a wooden John Deere tractor here. That's nice. Giants did a great job of just adding lots of little details around the map. Also, maybe I shouldn't have taken this road. Alright, I've actually got to back down this road now because it is way too steep and narrow up there. So just give me a second. Let me get turned around. Alright, let's try this road instead. Here we are crossing the river. Oh, there's the barge. Oh, there's the grain mill. That looks really nice. This is a very, very nice map. I'm enjoying it a whole lot. Alright, we are coming into the town now. Way too fast. I really gotta slow down. I like how Giants have just kind of added this housing development. Like, older maps really didn't have stuff like this. And it does feel real, like having just kind of random little sheds in people's yards. It's definitely realistic. Gotta watch out for the pedestrians. Excuse me. Now, I'm pretty sure this map is based in the southern US. I think it's kind of like Arkansas area. So if I have any viewers from Arkansas or just southern US, tell me, is it this hilly out here? Because there is an insane amount of uphill and downhill terrain on this map. Alright, we are approaching the silo. Just up here. Gotta hit the brakes. Make this tight corner. Uh-oh. See, one thing about this truck, the front wheels can very easily come off the ground. And when that happens, you can't steer. So that's fun. 13,183 for the first hopper. 8,347 for the middle. And another 21,710 for the rear hopper. So that's quite nice. I'm just going to pull over up here. And I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm very excited to make more on FS25. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.